It is Oleksandr Usyk's week, in my opinion. It is his big week, and I believe that the main man, Oleksandr Usyk, will be able to get the job done against Tyson Fury and will become undisputed this Saturday. Can't wait for this fight, first of all. Really, really, really excited. I think, I think Usyk's going to win this fight. I do, but Fury's got a chance to do it 100%. It's close, and, there's lots of questions to be answered. But I believe it's Usyk's week. I believe Oleksandr Usyk will win this fight. I think his volume would just end up being too much for Tyson Fury, personally. I do. I feel like Oleksandr Usyk, it's just different to everyone else, in my opinion, and will show levels in my opinion. I think he's that good. I think Usyk's that good. He's so clever with what he does, shuts down the distance really well. And just the way he's able to manage the range, and then, he's in, out, and he's just so good to watch, to be fair. A very good all-round boxer whose volume per round is absolutely incredible, to be fair. It's like none other. Usyk throws so many shots per round. It's unreal. And, Fury has a good, high punch volume each round, but it's nowhere near what Oleksandr Usyk's is, though. Nowhere near. And with Usyk, it's unpredictable from, what rounds he's going to, be fully honest, and what rounds, he might take off, then he'll come right back into it again, pick up rounds and, really overwhelm you with the shots he's throwing. And I also think that Usyk's power is underrated. I don't think Usyk's got power to stop Tyson Fury, but I think Usyk's definitely got power to cause Fury big problems. I do think he can. Fury fans are going to be like, oh, Usyk has no power whatsoever. He does. He's a heavyweight boxer. Of course he has power. He'll be able to cause Fury issues with it. I don't see Usyk knocking him out, though, or stopping him. I think Usyk knows that that's going to be a difficult ask. And, he's going to find ways to be able to box it to a decision. And I think that's what he will do. I feel like Usyk will frustrate Tyson Fury. And I feel like he will outbox him. Tyson Fury, I feel like he's going to lean on him quite a bit. Fury's going to try and, keep Usyk at range. But Usyk's got lots of different ways of being able to shut down the gap, get on the inside. And I feel like where Fury doesn't like the fight is up close, where, his opponents are shutting down the gap. We saw he didn't really like it when he fought Ngannou. Ngannou was, getting close and was doing a good job at times. And Otto Wallin was as well at times. But, Usyk's going to be even better than that. Usyk's going to be changing angles. He's more smart and unpredictable with what he does. And, yeah, I think it's going to be a really interesting fight, though. I think it's going to be interesting to see who starts better I think the first 3 rounds will be interesting, and I feel like that's where we'll really be able to see what happens, because I feel like both guys really need a quick start to really, assert themselves. That's what I think. But, Usyk's good for quick starts. And, Fury's as well at times, but at times, Fury does like to build his way into it as well, though. I'm feeling Usyk will be able to take what I think is going to happen. I think Usyk's going to be able to take the earlier rounds, and I also think Usyk will be able to take the later rounds. I have a feeling Fury might take a few of the middle rounds, but overall, I think Usyk will do enough, probably win like 8-4 or something. But the judges need to have, the judges need to be watching closely, because in my opinion, if anything, the judges will be on Fury's side. So I think Usyk needs to make it as convincing as possible, in my opinion. And I think Usyk knows that. Judges will be on Fury's side. They'll score in like 2 rounds up before the fight begins. So, Usyk needs to make it convincing. He does. And I think that's what he can do. I feel like that's what he will do. I think he's going to be able to make it convincing. I see people saying, oh, Fury's just going to beat Usyk up to the body. It's going to be that easy. It's not going to be that easy whatsoever. When you've got Usyk who's always moving. And also, when Fury's so much taller than Usyk, it's going to be harder to go to the body. Like with Dubois and Usyk, they were similar height, so it's not as hard. But, when you're the much taller guy, it's harder to go for those body shots. He'll be leaning over, trying to get the body shots. And what, do you expect it to just be easy for Fury? No, it's not going to be easy for Fury whatsoever to get body shots in. Usyk, when Fury's leaning with, trying to, catch Usyk to the body, Usyk could be able to, catch him and follow up with some big combos. Usyk can throw so many punches at once. It's unreal, in my opinion. And I think Fury's got slower as well. We saw in the Ngannou fight and a bit of the Chisora fight as well, where, obviously Fury dominated in that Chisora fight, of course, but, he wasn't looking as fast as he usually does. For Fury, as I said, if Fury is to win this fight, I think he needs to rough Usyk up quite a bit, take the fight to him. Does he need a knockout to win? I think it's an interesting question. But again, Usyk's a real difficult guy to knock out. I think this fight will go the distance. And I do think in those middle rounds, Fury will be able to get some good success with the jab. And, I feel like Fury will be able to get some good success, to be fair. Could he have Usyk in trouble here? Possibly, to be fair. He could. But Usyk's a really resilient guy, same as Fury. Both guys are really resilient guys. Both guys won't stay down. So, it's gonna be really interesting to see what happens. But overall, I think Usyk's volume will be too much for Fury, and as well, I think the one thing which I think a lot of Fury fans don't realize, and I hope that a load of Fury fans get humbled this weekend. I hope that Tyson Fury himself gets humbled. I hope that Big John Fury gets humbled. But yeah, what a lot of these people don't know, like the Fury fans, who what they don't know is the pace that Usyk fights at. It's like you've literally seen nothing like it at the heavier weights. The pace that Oleksandr Usyk's able to fight at per round is unbelievable stuff. Usyk, I think, could be pushing the pace here as well, to be fair, just with the pace that he's able to fight at. But for Fury, I think Tyson Fury knows that. And, that's why it looks like he's, come down quite a lot in weight. And yeah, Fury knows it. So, Fury's going to have a game plan to try and find ways around that. And you never know. Fury probably will be quicker here, to be fair. He probably will be quicker than what he has looked in the Ngannou and Chisora fight. But again, I don't think he's going to be as quick as what Usyk is. But, I think Fury's done the right things from the looks of things, from, the shape he's in coming into this fight. But I don't think he'll be good enough to beat Usyk. I think Usyk would just show levels here. I think Usyk will frustrate Tyson Fury. Usyk will do well early. He'll win the later rounds. And that's what Usyk needs to do if, you really want the judges to recognize your work. So, yeah, Usyk's just such a unique boxer. I think he wins this fight. And I really hope the guy does. Come on, Usyk. Let's go. But, yeah, can't wait for this fight. It's going to be so interesting. So many questions to be answered. Can't wait. Let's go, Usyk.